Brian. Welcome back to another episode of Flint Hill Catfishing. And man, I am so sorry. It's been a while since I put out a video. There has been so much rain and so much high water on the Catawba, and my workload at work has been a lot as well. Plus I've had kids with birthdays and everything else, and I got 5 kids, so sometimes that gets a little challenging. But man, it's just been a while since I've been able to get a video out. Not only that, the times I did go out, I got skunked. So I went out a couple times while the water was high, and man, I didn't catch anything. I'm just not a big proponent for skunk videos personally. I'm not gonna put any out. I just, yeah, not gonna do that. I'm just, if you guys are here to watch a fishing video, I'm gonna try to put a fish in it. So anyway, the purpose of this video is to show you I got a new toy. So I'm sitting in a 128T fishing kayak, and I'm really looking forward to getting this bad boy out. Now this kayak here is what I used to fish in. Slight difference in size, as you can see. It's 9 foot, it's a sit-in. That was a Swifty, a Perception Swifty. And man, it's like, that thing is small. I landed a lot of fish in that boat. I mean, hundreds of pounds of catfish that I caught in that boat, yeah. And lots of bait too, but so a lot of my earlier videos were shot in that. But in this boat right here, I am planning on a whole rack of new adventures. A lot of my winter fishing, I just didn't do in that boat. That boat's scary in the wintertime. I'm an advanced paddler, but that thing, I'm not taking that out in the wintertime. That's a good recipe to get wet and hypothermic and not be able to make it to shore and lose all my gear, and I'm just not into that. So anyway, this kayak here, with the right equipment and stuff, I'd feel a whole lot more safe going down the river solo and doing some fishing in this. But I'll be able to explore new parts of the river I haven't been able to explore before, because I can carry enough gear where I can camp out and things like that. So man, I'm really looking forward to making some video content on this, and I'm really looking forward to taking you guys with me. So hang in there a sec, and I'm going to show you around this thing. This thing is 13 feet, 12 foot 8 to be exact, I think. At the front here, you got, grab loop, and then there's 2 ¼ set screws here. That there was a rod tip protector that went down over there. It was a big black double-sided thing, and I took that off. I'll probably mount some lights or something else on there, maybe some night lights for winter fishing. For night fishing. Also, I put a little camera mount in one of these rod holders here. These are kind of useless to me. I'm not going to use these, so I'll figure out another thing for those. But got a camera holder in there. I did secure my rod holders where I wanted them. I put sticky back tape on them and left them in one spot for a while before I put holes in my boat, just to make sure they were where I wanted them. And so I got 4 rod holders in. I fish with 4 rods max when I'm catfishing from the kayak, so I think that'll work just fine. You can see I got the tracks here with the foot pegs, so you can adjust those to your height or whatever. You got, let's see, 2, 4, 6 scupper holes there for drainage, and there's a nice compartment right here close to midship, and down in here I just have a little battery I used to use on my other kayak with my sonar, and I hooked it up with there's a system in here. You guys who have looked at this kayak, the 128T Ascend, you'll see this guy here. So there's a little controller, and you can power up different things from this. It comes pre-wired with one power port in the front right there on the bow, and then you got one right here in midship, and then you got one right here in the stern. So the pre-wired thing is pretty nice, and there's 2 spares down in here. You see 1 and 2 on the controller there. 1 and 2 can be whatever you want them to, and they're labeled 1 and 2 down here. So you can kind of do whatever you want, other electronics or accessories you want to wire up with that. I'll have the sonar off of one of them. Like I said, I haven't glued many things down to it yet, just because I want to make sure I got things where I want it. The seats, 3 position. You can see, the highest position, second, and then lowest right here. I like it up high. If I'm going upstream and heavier current, I'll probably drop it down some, but Again, I don't even have a maiden voyage yet on the river with it, so the seat's very comfortable. I've been impressed with that so far, so that's pretty cool. The storage, there's a little storage area right here too, I forgot to tell you that. This is just a little guy with like a dry bag type thing in it, so you can put your cell phone or wallet, whatever, in there. Back here is a very large storage container. Room for lots of stuff back here. Some people turn this around, not sure if I'm going to do that yet, but that's a nice deep storage container. Back here you got some room for a cooler or rod holders, whatever. I've seen some DIYs with PVC rod holders that come out of here. Basically what it is it comes out in 45s up, and they just put crosses, T-crosses in it to stick your rods in. So we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet or not, but I'm looking into it. Also, you got a hatch on the back for some even some more storage, and then the drain plug and a handhold. It weighs 96 or 97 pounds, I think, dry, and that's the only drawback with this kayak. It's heavy, man. So with a kayak that heavy, there's a trade-off. You're gonna have to look at how you're getting it on your vehicle. You're gonna have to look at how you're getting it off of your vehicle, and how are you getting it to where you're going. Which I knew that going into it, and I got a couple things I'm working on to make that a little easier on me, because I go by myself a lot. I really need to think it through with my system of getting it on the vehicle, off of the vehicle, and then transporting it with some type of cart, probably a scupper hole cart. I'm looking at some of those, but the ones you buy just seem to be trash, so I'm looking at making one myself. The other thing about this, the trade-off you get, the other thing is that with a kayak that size, you're going to lose some maneuverability. Anytime you're getting 33 inches wide by 13 feet long, in essence, that's a pretty big boat for a kayak, and you're going to lose maneuverability, you're going to lose speed. So going upstream is going to be a new experience for me in that kayak versus that little thing over there. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting this kayak out and getting the maiden voyage out there on the river with it. I've been out on the lake with it one time, and it was so windy. I just didn't really get a good chance to test it out like I wanted to, and plus I'm still putting some things on it. But stay tuned for some pretty cool adventures. I got some really cool things planned with this kayak. I've been looking at have taken some trips down to Catawba, further than I've been before, just to explore some spots that I'm pretty sure catfish got to be holding up, and I'm looking forward to getting out there and checking it out, and I'm looking forward to taking you guys with me. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for your patience. I want to thank you guys for about 290 subscribers now, and thank you for all the views and all the time spent just watching my videos. It means a lot, and I'm planning on doing a 500 subscriber giveaway, and I'm going to try to make it a significant one. I'll let you know when that comes around. Anyway, in the meantime, stay tuned for the next adventure. It's supposed to rain again tomorrow and Tuesday, so I'm just like, when am I going to get out in this thing and really get to give it a test run? So thanks for your patience, and hang in there, because we'll be going on some adventures together soon. All right, gang, so one more thing before I go. I got some t-shirts made, and if you guys are interested, I'm literally looking at selling them just enough to cover costs, like 10 bucks a t-shirt or something like that, something that'll cover shipping and cover the cost of the shirt. So not looking to make a fortune off of it, but just want to get some shirts out there to those of you that would be willing to wear them. So here they are. So the front's gonna have Flint Hill Catfishing on the pocket like that, pretty simple, and then the backs just got my logo on it. So I got red, black, green, and blue, which the blue is a little bit pushing towards the shade of purple. Anyway, I have some larges, not a lot. I have some XLs, and I got double X's. So shoot me a message if you're interested in them. I'm again thinking about $10 a piece for the shirts, just to cover cost and shipping. Hit me up in the messages if you want one, and I'll get it out to you. Peace, guys. See you on the next one.